So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Hullet. He's through. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He can get that clear. And here's Neymar. He's got away. Now there's the header! It's fallen kindly here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through. Rice, he's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is...
Oh, what has happened here? Beckham! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. He's got two. It's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rodri spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van de Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's found a way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has not gone well. Van de Ven. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rodri cuts it out. Adams. Beckenbauer. Saka. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Neymar. And the return pass. Rice. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the half-time whistle goes.
Laos are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
We're glad to inform you that today's
really
match
has
day
been
program
an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. And it's Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That looks a good ball through. Well, that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's having a shot! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rodri. Short changes him with that pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hullet. He's found a way. Can he finish? Rodri. Van Nistelrooy. Over to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hazard. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! Goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This their second corner of the game. Punched away. And the shot! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
71,649.
Great defending, strong and determined. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! About as smooth as it gets. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. He gets big. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, it's hit the frame of the goal again. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 21.
Pulls out once more.
Mbappe. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Erling Haaland.
Saka. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And no, that was never going to make it. And he was quick to react. Rice.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Saka. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Hullet. And this is Shevchenko. And he's certainly onside here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Nistelrooy. Adams gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is number 18, Messi.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now the bullet! He should have put that one away.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Costa Curta. Rodri. Beckenbauer. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha. Now, can they get him away? And Shevchenko! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, taken with style! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Shevchenko. And a chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Saka. And it's Rice. Beckenbauer. Now Mbappe. Rodri. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Threads one in, and he plays one through. Beckenbauer. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
With the father of a boy in the green.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its
Hello,
own
everybody,
special
and welcome
script.
to today's
Moments
match.
like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Punched away. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. In by header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking for options for chance for a shot! There's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 9 minutes is number 8, Kylian Mbappe.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. That's a throw. And it's Vitinha. It's a threatening ball. No foul, says the referee. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Quarter of an hour played. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Bellingham. Now it's Bale. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get onto this? Vitinha. Great vision. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckham. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's burst through. Vitinha. Now it's Bale. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Beckham. Here's Rodri. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that could set him on his way.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Rodri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's managed to get free.
Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham tries to play it through. No, he is not giving anything
There will
away.
be 1 minute added time.
Hullet. And he's in on goal. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Beckham, and Beckham! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Is number 23.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hullet, passing nice and neat. Picked out brilliantly. Shevchenko made a good run there. Vitinha. Robertson. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Bale. Ibrahimovic. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, the ball's gone astray. Bellingham. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Class! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence. as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Pullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Port can breathe again. Rodri concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to...
Climbs up big! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Neymar. Pullet. And he's being shifted off it.
Laos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. 75 minutes played. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. Chance here to counter. Over to the left. Brilliantly cut out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vitinha has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Number 47.
Now it's Bale.
Substitution.
Foden looking to run onto it. Good pressure, determined, intense. Played out to the left flank. And it's Azar. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Bale. Bale. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
And he's intervened well there. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar is fouled. Foden, and it's Ibrahimovic, and that is out of play. We are into stoppage time. Played down the flank. Oh, well played, well played. Port clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Bale. Foot in. Van de Ven. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Much more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That is good alertness. Messi. Beckham puts his foot on the gas. Beckham with... There's the header! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Pull it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. Chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rummenigge, and he's onside. And this is having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bergomi. Quality ball. Beckham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Approaching the half-hour mark. Beckham. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Rodri. Cruyff. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Beckham. It's Hullet. Araujo cuts out the pass. And it's Hullet. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Will play through for the wide man. And he's there to retrieve it. Beckham. Rodri. Oh, some tackle that. And this is Luis Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they're back on the ball again. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's well seen too. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff quietly revving up. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's cause for mild irritation. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And a chance! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Hullet, looking to play him in. He has a look up, takes a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Núñez receives it in a good position here. And this is Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham, cross, it's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Costa Curta takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's only too happy to take that back. Goes for a shot! It's in! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate. Bullet! And the ball's come loose here. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And That's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Luis Suarez bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Laos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Driving on and making good progress. Rijkaard tries to play it, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, super find. He's got away. Cruyff! Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, what a... And the shot! Against the crossbar.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 6. Attenzione,
that's a look and plays it forward. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. And here's Yamal. He has found the way through. And here's Shevchenko. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position. Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's tidy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the flag has stayed down. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Looking for the run. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bergobi. Now, can they get him away? And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Luis Suarez. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Yamal, he's found a way through. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. Pullet, plenty to aim at here. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip.
And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's He's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's going to go a long way. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found a way through. Piqué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shot could be on. Shot at goal! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Neymar picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move.